Sagittarius. Popped in to see what's good with you, Sag. I was getting some messages for you that I wanted to share with you, okay? And so I was literally hearing someone is waiting for you to show up. You've taken so much longer than somebody has wanted you to take to get back to them, to show them attention, to pay them some mind, okay? I just feel like you know what's needed of you, Sag. You know what I want from you, Sag. Why are you taking so long to give it to me? Is the vibes that are coming through so interesting, though. I'm shuffling and the Death card and the Tower card flew out for you. Okay, so I really feel like there being a Tower moment that's coming up or just has just come. And I feel like feeling extremely helpless. Okay, the Tower moment for somebody could be that they fall, they hurt themselves, they hit their head, they hurt their body. Okay, I don't know what this is, right? Running into a wall, moving too fast, falling off of something. Okay, not being careful about what you're doing. This could be children even, standing on chairs, standing on tables, moving too fast, not looking where they're going. But also, I really feel like someone, this is you when you're communicating too fucking fast, spoke too fast. You must have fell and bumped your head, dealing with me like that, talking to me like that. You better get control over yourself. That energy out here, okay? Dealing with an Aries, someone lacking self-control, either you or them. But I just feel like get control of your emotions, okay? I feel like being extremely emotionally unavailable in some ways what causes the Tower moment, brings an end to something that is really important, really sacred, okay, really divine. But I also really feel like you need to honor that when the Tower moment comes, or an ending comes, or a death comes, it's right before you're about to level up, okay, getting support, love, guidance on the other side from the ancestors. Okay, I also feel like when there being some sort of Tower moment, Scorpio is relevant. Scorpio is really loud. Someone has to leave. Someone has to travel. Someone has to pack up the family, pack up the house, pack up the belongings. Tower moment. Someone has to move. I also feel like having to weigh your options about what you're gonna keep and what you're not, what's valuable and what's not. Okay, because you can't take everything with you. Okay. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, someone wanting to make sure that they can come up with the finances that they need to save their home, salvage their living situation. I feel like having an opportunity to manifest a new home or a bigger home, a better living situation, gone sour. Okay, someone didn't take advantage of this, didn't honor this, didn't feel so worthy, didn't feel so abundant. Didn't feel like they could have whatever it is that their hearts really desired, or that they could live better. And so a lack mentality really has gotten in the way, made it harder for you. Okay, I feel like there is a huge disconnect between the Empress and the Emperor out here. So there could be a union, a divine match out here, but I just feel like not being on the same page. The Empress not feeling the masculine, not feeling the Emperor, waiting for him to show up. This could literally needing a lump sum of money from him, okay? Feel a lot of being disappointed in the way the masculine doesn't show up, it doesn't take the initiative. You know we need to do this. Why are you putting it on the back burner? Or why are you making me ask you? Why are you making me stress about it? That energy coming through, or why are you making me worry alone, stress alone? There's a lot of scrounging, trying to save, trying to put money together, put coins together. The scraps, making something out of scraps. Okay, making something that everyone can have or would want or is satisfied with out of scraps, or out of, can really go in there and make a meal out of nothing. That kind of energy, make it happen with nothing. Figuring out a way to make things stretch. Okay, but suddenly it's only a matter of time before there's a maternal figure that isn't doing so well, or falls ill, or passes out of nowhere. Okay, there's a disconnect between you and the mother for some of y'all. Some of y'all, you know, if you don't repair the relationship with the mother could pass before you get an opportunity to. You know, you did. There's something about you not even being open to a certain level of forgiveness that really limits your ability to grow, to evolve, okay, to heal from some shit. Throat chakra. You don't want to talk to somebody, or you don't want to reconcile something with somebody because you don't like their position or their stance. So you were so disconnected from what they were feeling emotionally, totally unable to empathize with them or sympathize with them, you know? And all you know or all you care about is that shit was unfair for you, with you, you know? Totally not thinking about the amount of pressure that was on this person's back. And even if this wasn't your responsibility then, I feel like there was a certain level of compassion that you need to have for this person, or you will regret not having if by chance that, you know, the divine snatches this person away from you. Okay, someone was gone too soon, someone dies prematurely, you know, someone gets locked up even. You know, what do I do when I don't have access to this person out of nowhere? Even the way that I want to get up out of here and just want to leave. Like right now, I just feel like someone wants to leave you early. You were supposed to be with them a lot longer, but they want to get away from you, or they want to leave you early because of the way that you handle them, the way that you treat them. Okay? I feel like someone is very stuck in the way that they do things. No, this is the right way. Someone is a real law-abiding citizen, or, you know, which is not a bad thing. I don't know why I said it that way, but it's like looking down on you if you're not so perfect as they are, or this is what they project, but they're not even that. That's not even reality. You know, a whole lot of you avoiding the fuck out of somebody, man. By the time you decide to show up, is completely over you. Doesn't want to deal with you after that. I feel like a lot of violating somebody's boundaries, or not even asking them what they need or considering what they need from you. You know, that energy. A lot of not even considering what somebody needs from you, while wanting them to maintain a certain lifestyle and make sure that they can continue to have something continue to have things work in your favor, work out in a way that benefits you. Okay? I also really feel like there's something about someone showing up as a sponsor. That energy. Someone's sponsoring you, someone's an investor, someone's investing in you, sponsoring you, investing in you. They don't feel like they get anything out of it. You know? I also really feel like, you know, a lot of Libra energy coming through out of nowhere, but Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is really loud. And I really feel like someone is in need of so much love and affection, and is continuing to get iced out, okay, or gets really cold when they feel like they're not getting the attention and affection that they need. Gets really angry, gets really cold. I also feel like when they feel like they have to do everything on their own, and you have no desire to help or support them, or this is you who feels this way. I'm not so nice, or I'm not so kind, being really nasty to someone that should be doing more, you feel should be doing more, should be helping you. Okay, make sure he doesn't make your life easier. Masculine energy doesn't make your life easier, makes it harder for you in a real way. I also really feel like, you know, you can feel some weird ass energy. There's some third party energy going on. Okay, knowing when someone has been cheating, or when someone is talking to someone behind your back. Okay, or the way that you have been You know, the way that you've been longing for something more from your partner, the way that your partner's been longing for something more from you has made it really hard, okay? Has made it really hard to stay in the connection and be honest, be faithful. I feel like needing to talk about it, right? Someone hasn't talked about, you know, or not from a place of attacking, right? Someone just feels really attacked, but having a really honest and respectful conversation about where I'm to the point now where I want something else, or I want to try something else, or I have needs that are just not being met here, and you don't seem to want to meet them, you know? Feel like someone eventually, you forcing someone to have this conversation with you, or you gotta have this conversation with them. Okay, it's potentially could have already happened, and there being so much regret since then. It seems like I just want things to go back the way that they were. I just want you back. I was okay with that. I was comfortable with that. I don't want to invest in you anymore. You know, commit to you. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see it? I know y'all seen that. I know y'all seen that. I know y'all seen that. I want to invest in you. I don't want to invest in you or commit to you any more than I already am. 11 on the clock. I like things how they were, and I want to keep it that way. I just feel like it goes back to not being that important, or being put on the back burner, or settling for less than, and a lot of this energy being with the inner teenager. Okay, I deserve better than this. The inner child, the inner teenager. You know, someone is asking you to stick around and wants to hold on to you, but it only benefits them, or they're not willing to do whatever is necessary to keep you in their life. You know, that part. You know, they want you. Someone really wants you to stay in a really loveless connection, or a really boring connection, underwhelming connection. Doesn't even feel like it's boring because it's just secure and stable. It's boring because it's boring, right? It's not secure and stable if you're having certain thoughts about going elsewhere, okay, or branching off, or really there's some resentment about being in the situation that you're in, and your partner not being more solid, more stable, you know, being able to provide more for you, okay? But watch for projecting this way. This feels like a lot like a feminine energy, and if I'm gonna be honest, I get it. Why do you want to be with a masculine who can't take care of you, or provide for you, protect you from the dangers of the world? But also, I feel like there's a lot of never having known a certain level of security, and still not knowing it, you know, and having to be the one who's responsible for providing it for someone else. So this is how they feel about you, and this is why they don't want to deal with you, or it's become a burden. Someone provides a certain level of security, and you don't do your part to make sure that you help them help y'all, you know. This is how you feel. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Love you.